Do you know what year it is right now?
I thought it was 2020.
Oh, it is 2020. Yeah, and do you know the date at all?
Um, no.
Or the month, maybe?
Um,
No,
what? I'm not
that's
focused
okay.
on
Don't
that
worry.
right
That's
now.
okay.
Yeah.
How about do you know the president?
Um,
It's okay. You don't need to know any of this. You're not going to get graded. How about naming 3 presidents in the past?
God, you're going to go. Um,
That's okay. Don't worry about it. In a week from now, we hope you just start rattling these off.
Yeah.
Can you count backwards from 20?
2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off. Yeah, there's the accountant in you. Can you name your kids?
Sean and Claire.
And
Marie Leonard and Sean Matthew.
awesome. And do you know their occupations?
Claire is, she's kind of like a business consultant, and Sean is an acupuncturist.
Okay. And do you know where they live?
Claire lives in Brattleboro, Vermont. Sean lives in Sarasota.
Okay. And how about their grandkids? Your grandkids, their names.
Hugo is up in Vermont, and then there's Kaylee, Thea here in Sarasota, and Rhea and Aria.
Great. And do you know what month Hugo was born? At all?
Hugo? I'm thinking it was December, but
Okay.
I'm not sure.
And what about the 2 new babies, Aria and Rhea? Do you know when they were born? The month?
Just recently, so I would say Aria and Rhea.
It's okay if you don't know.
Yeah, I would guess in the fall, but I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fine. And is there any way that you'd be able to write me a check today for the cell phone?
Sure.
Okay.
Where's my purse?
Okay. So you're looking for your checkbook,
Yeah.
and we have been writing your bills for probably the past 6 months, so you don't have a
I don't
checkbook.
have a checkbook anymore. Okay.
Right. And so this is something that we talk about pretty much every day. Okay.
Right.
And car keys. I needed to get your car keys. And you're looking for car keys. That's another thing. So you haven't drove in months, and we've had your car keys. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. We're going to patch you today. Today is day 1, and we are going to monitor your progress throughout this next month. And we love you.
Good.
All right. Who is our president?
Trump.
Just like that. And yes, I'm sobbing my eyes out. Do you know who your kids are? See, she's laughing.
Claire and Sean.
Okay, good. Do you know what Sean does for a living? What his occupation is? And do you know what Claire does for a living?
She's a business consultant.
Okay. Do you know about your grandkids? How many grandkids do you have?
4.
Yep.
4 direct and a couple more besides.
Okay. Do you know what month Hugo was born in?
February comes to mind. No, it's December, isn't it?
Okay, that's great.
What month was it? February?
Yeah. Yeah, you said December at the first recording 11 days ago, but it is February.
Okay.
Could you do me a favor and write me a check for your cell phone?
You have my checkbook.
Holy crap. I'm just crying out of happiness. Last time I recorded you 11 days ago, we've been doing your bills for a long, long time, and you were scrambling to find your checkbook. You did not remember that we've been doing your bills. So, and what about your car keys? Do you have your car keys?
No, I'm not driving right now.
Okay. I love you. This is amazing.
Can you name some past presidents?
Trump.
I see.
That's okay.
Well, possibly Washington and Lincoln.
All the old men.
All the old men.
Yeah, just any past president.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mimi. Today's day 11. Do you know the date, the month? It's okay if you don't. It's okay.
Okay.
Who is the president?
Trump.
You got it. And your kids?
Claire and Sean.
Yep. And do you know what Sean does for a living?
Acupuncture.
And do you know what Claire does for a living?
She's a business consultant.
And do you know when Hugo was born?
I think in February.
Yeah. Okay. And can you write me a check?
Sure. No, because you got my checkbook.
I love you. And can I have your keys?
You got them.
Okay, and what else did I ask you last week? Yeah, not last week, I'm sorry, 11 days ago, you were digging in your purse for your checkbook and you were digging in your purse for your keys. You had no idea that you didn't drive, really. Well, I think you figured out that you didn't drive, but you did not remember that I've been doing your bills now for a long time. Again, day 11. Woohoo! All right, this is week 3, the end of week 3, day 21. Do you know what year it is?
2020.
See, you're laughing. You're laughing. Do you know the month?
Is it still January?
It is February now.
February.
Do you know the president?
Trump.
Yep. Can you name 3 presidents from the past? Any of them.
Washington, Lincoln, and Hamilton.
There you go. I don't even know Hamilton. From day 1, you knew how to count backwards from 20. Can you name your kids?
Cremery, Leonard Barbosa, and Sean Matthew Leonard.
Okay, and do you know what occupation Sean has?
Acupuncture.
Yeah. And Claire, do you know what she does for a living?
What is it she was telling me? I think of it as business consulting.
Okay. And you knew where they live, and you knew your grandkids. Do you know what month Hugo was born in?
February.
Yep. And do you know what month Rhea was born in?
Is it September?
No, that was Aria. That's okay.
Oh.
Rhea, do you know Rhea?
Aria
was September. Rhea, do you know Rhea? It's okay if you don't.
February?
No, she is November. And is there any way you could write me a check for your cell phone?
No.
Why?
Because I don't have my checks.
Oh, okay. And what about your car keys? Can I have your car keys?
You already did.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Still have them.
Thank you.
So how do you feel over the last month being on this patch?
I feel really alert and good and with it, and I'm able to do whatever I want.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you say that because I'm asking you that question? I mean, what internally generated feelings do you have about all of it? I mean, have you observed things, or is it more that you are observing our conversations with you and what we tell you, or is there an internal sense? And just give me your most internal sense.
This is the internal sense. Is this sense that I'm in charge of my own life, and that I can move at my own pace and be who I am and interact with others at Bay Village and follow the programs that I'm interested in and hold my own. And whether I'm sitting alone at a dining room table temporarily because people are just still coming in, which would have intimidated me before, like, what's the matter with me? It's like I know that by eye contact and communication in other ways, I can communicate with people who I want to be with.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, can you name pi to the 23rd decimal point?
What is it, 0.23?
No, it's 3.14. I'm sorry. This patch doesn't work at all.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know. It's 23 hundredths. No, but I don't know. Anything else that comes to mind?
No, not really.
Okay.
I feel a little bit like questioning of myself, that you're questioning me like this and thinking, what am I displaying?
Well,
But at
what
least
you're
you're
dis-
aware.
what you're displaying now is actually quite a bit more than we hoped for a month ago.
Oh,
So,
good.
but we're trying to be objective at the same time.
Yeah,
And so, okay, Claire, what does Claire do for a living?
she's a photographer.
Is she a business consultant?
She consults with businesses as a photographer.
That's right. Perfect. Good. Okay, Mom. That's it. Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions.
We love you. I know. I know how I feel about it.
All right. That's it for now.